guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is FL Sagai. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my previous videos. Today we're going to be using what we learned in our previous videos. So we're going to be using loops, comments, variables, conditional statements, as well as functions to implement a guessing game where the computer has a secret number and we're trying to guess that secret or random number. First, we need to have the computer generate a random number for us to guess. So let's input random number, and that's done with the input random. And the input random is a package that comes with Python that makes it available for in our script. So let's create a function, and we have to do that by using the def keyword to define a function, and let's call it guess. And let's create that random number. So let's create a variable called random underscore number, and to generate a random number with the range of 1 to 10, it is done by using the random.rand int and then 1 to 10. So that means this is going to randomly pick a number between 1 and 10. The computer will. Next, the second step, we need to guess our number. Once the computer has a random number and input what our guess of the number is, then the computer will tell us whether it's too high, low, or if we guess the number correctly. We need to keep looping until we get the right answer. So for this, we're going to use a while loop. So while we need to stop this loop when our guess equals a random number. So while guess is not equals random number, and let us create a variable called guess and set it to 0. So this is telling Python the variable of this guess right here exists, and we also don't want our guess to accidentally equal a random number, as well as the random number will never be 0. It's going to be between 1 and 10, so it's not going to be less than 1. So if our guess is not correct, then we need to move on to our conditional statements. So let us create a variable called guess and equals input. Let us use int and then input. So we're going to prompt our user to guess a number between 1 and 10. Okay. And then now we need to print out go to our conditional statement that gives us feedback that tells us if our number is too high or too low, or if we guessed it just right. So we're going to go if guess, our first conditional statement, if guess is less than random number, print, try again, period, too low. That's if our guess is too low. Else if, since we have more than 2 conditions, we need to use the else if statement, the else if conditional statement. So else if guess is too high, is greater than random number, we'll print, try again, too high. So what if our guess is the right number? What if it's the right answer? So that's when the else statement comes in, and we'll print out, wow, you guessed the right number correctly. There we go. Now we need to call our function. Underscore name is equal to underscore main underscore, and let us call our function with the guess is giving an error. So the 2 underscores name is a special built-in variable which evaluates to the name of the current module. However, if the module is being ran directly from the command line, then the underscore name instead is set to the string underscore main. In Python, module is a file that has a .py extension. So as you can see, this file is main.py. Okay, so let us input let us prompt our user to input their names and greet them. So let's go name, create a variable called name, and input what is your name, and let us print hi, give it a space, and plus name. So whatever the user's name. Let's see how this runs. What is your name? FA. Hi FA. Guess a number between 1 and 10. Let us go 2. That number is too low. Let us go 8. That number is too high. So let's go 6. Too high. Let's go 5. Too high. So let's go 3. Too low. So it's 5 is too high. 3 is too low. So our right number has to be 4. There we go. So so that's what this is. That's what this conditional statements are doing. So if our guess is less than the random number that was created by the computer, it'll print out this statement, which is what you see right here. If our guess is greater than the random number, it'll print out this statement. Sorry, try again, too high, which is what you see right here. And the next, if we guess the right number, then it'll print out this, wow, you guessed the right number. And also, we can also print out the right number too. So to do that, we'll use F, the right number, and let us do the random number. So let's see how this works. Hi, what is your name? FA, guess a number 2, too low 4, 6. There you go. You guessed the right number 6 correctly. So that's what this is doing right here. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. And this is our first project we created. So the whole series of this video, we're gonna learn a few skills with Python, and then we're gonna put all of those together and keep creating projects. Eventually, our projects will get more complex and our codes will get more longer, but the objective is not for us to have longer codes. It's for us to have more efficient codes rather than, and shorter codes doesn't necessarily mean it's easier. It just, we would much rather have more efficient codes. So thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned. I'm going to create the next video soon, which will be going over the try and accept method in Python. So thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe.